Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm feeling pretty discouraged just because I have not made a whole lot of progress since the last update. My last update, I believe I posted it back in April. It is now June. We've officially passed the halfway mark for this project and I'm going through it. It's been rough. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in. So let's go ahead and run the slideshow of all of my progress up until this point. And this is the palette now. So while we have expanded the pan in Candid Peach and a little bit of Peaches and Cream, I haven't hit any new pans, which is very, very disappointing because I seriously thought I could have hit pan in Nectar or Bellini. But I have to admit, just with work being so rough, I haven't been reaching for this palette as often as I think I should at this point in the project. So yeah, I barely touched the white peach. I did use it on my inner corner today for this look, but I barely touched it since hitting pan. Peaches and Cream, I've used a little bit since I hit pan. Georgia, I have used a little bit, but really it's Candid Peach that I've used a lot, because I've been using it a lot with Just Peachy up here and doing just kind of like a pink look with those two. So I kind of also thought I might hit pan and Just Peachy, but I've noticed that Nectar and Just Peachy are like super duper dense for shimmer shades. And I use this all over my lid. I go in with a big brush and like it looks like I barely touched the shade. So yeah, a little bit disappointing. I've done the green look a few times. I've actually been using the shade Tempting in my brows. Like I used it in my brows today. I think it's a really flattering color. I like it. Which is why you see kind of like little etching marks in there, because I go in with like my angled brow brush and use it that way. I've barely touched Charmed, I'm sure. I've really been going for this look that I'm wearing right now. So I actually did finally film a look for one of these update videos. So we'll go to that in just a minute. But I've been using Nectar a lot with Summer Yum and then picking a random brown to kind of deepen up the outer V. And this has been like my go-to, like, I'm exhausted, I need to throw some makeup on before work starts kind of look. And it's really pretty. It's like a nice neutral kind of look. Every now and then I'll go into the glitter and glow from Stila on the lid, just add in a little extra oomph to it. But this is kind of what I've been like drawn to, which is like so strange for me, because usually I would be all over like the bright kind of colors, but I've noticed that with work just being so dang rough on me the last few months, and if the apartment situation, we're gonna start apartment hunting soon, I have just been a bit burned out, which it's an odd feeling because I've been burnt out like on YouTube and my hobbies before, but I don't think I've ever been this burnt out for my work and my living situation at the same time. Like, I still love YouTube, I have the passion for it, but it's just like, by the time I have time to do YouTube stuff, like I'm kind of out of spoons for the day, which sucks because it's what I really want to do. So yeah, we're working through it. I know it's going to be temporary, but I know like work is going to be tough for a little bit, like not for a little bit, probably for a while longer, and we're not moving until the fall, which is going to be the majority of this year. So I mean, I feel like this is probably the worst year I've had since starting Pan That Palette. It's not the worst year of my life. I've gone through a lot more shit, but like this is the most I've gone through that I've had to deal with, and also, juggling a year-long like project on top of it. And I'm finally like seeing the cracks, and it's really like I'm so disappointed in myself right now, and I'm trying to like not start crying because like I don't know, part of me feels like a failure if I'm not good at doing like the only two things that like my YouTube channel has really been known for, which is like panning and decluttering. And I didn't realize up until now how much of myself I kind of saw through my productivity and even through my hobbies. Like, panning in a way is like being productive using products. And I'm just really beating myself up about it. And I'm trying not to, but I really am. The good news is that I'm on anxiety medication, if you didn't know that. I just got a big dosage increase, so that's hopefully going to help. I'm in therapy, talking to people. But it's been a rough year, and now we're like, the fact that we're halfway through this project and I only have 4 pans, I think it's making it like super realistic that unless like I like hit the ground absolutely running from now until December, I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere near my goal for this palette. And it's not until like right now that I kind of sat down and had the time to kind of think that through, and it's really throwing me off. So sorry for the tangents. Let's go ahead and run the look that I was able to film, which is the look that I'm wearing right now. Kind of like my everyday go-to look. I think it's pretty. It's a lot more neutral than I've been used to, but it's kind of been one of the easiest looks to kind of do quickly, like half thinking about it. And I mean, there's no excuses. I just have been stressed, burnt out, and I haven't been having a lot of like makeup playtime. Like, to be frank, I can't remember the last time I just sat down and did my makeup just for fun and not because I had to hurry up and go do something, you know? And I just still desperately wanted that a little bit of time to myself that is purely for my artistic, you know, creativity, output, and self-care. And it's showing. It's showing in my progress, or lack of progress, that is. So I'm so sorry to have such a lackluster update as this. I'm really hoping that the next update will have at least one more pan to show. I'm probably not going to have an update again until I have got a little bit of progress. So I know this one, I think it was 2 months between updates. So we'll see when I can get the next update up. But I hope I haven't disappointed anyone. That makes me so sad to think about it. But I'm going to work really hard from now on. And I'm going to like give it my absolute like 100% all for the rest of this year. Because Pan That Palette is my favorite project. And the peach palette was such like a personal palette to me, and part of me feels so sad that like the year that everything's going to shit is like the year I picked the palette that like I was probably the most looking forward to panning, and I feel like I can't enjoy it, which sucks. But hey, on the bright side, I have 2 more of these bad boys, so Alright, there we go. I'm so sorry that this was kind of like a bummer of an update, but that's all I have for you for now. So I hope you don't hate it. If you like lackluster Pan That Palette videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I don't think I've heard a better pitch to subscribe to a channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around, even though I'm not making the best progress on my projects. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.